Solve 2 to the power x equals 10, correct to 3 decimal places. I know I have taught you how to do this with like a solver approach. The danger is if this is for, say, 3 marks, you potentially only get one of those if you go straight for a solve. You need some kind of working. Later on you'll have logarithms potentially that you could use, but you will always be able to use a graphical approach. And the great thing about a graphical approach, firstly, it's easy, and secondly, you can show your working just by showing a sketch. So what we're going to do, we're going to draw 2 lines. We're going to draw y equals 2 to the power x, and we're going to draw y equals 10. So I'm going to go to menu and graph. I've got an old one in there, we'll get rid of that, delete the formula. And so we want 2 to the power x, 2 to the power x as our first one, and 10. So we are going to look for where they intersect. If we go to draw, so we can't see an intersection there. So we're looking, it's going up to 10. So my graph needs to go up to 10 as well. So I'm going to shift V window. I'm most interested in my Y max really. So the rest of them you're just kind of guessing. But Y max is 2. Well, I'm not going to see an intersection at 10 if I'm only going up to 2. So let's go up to, say, I don't know, 12. Just make sure it's more than 10, because if you go to 10, then the intersection will be right at the top of the screen, something like that. And if we look then, so if we graph again, I still can't quite see the intersection. It's just off the screen. So that means I need to increase my x max. So I go back to the V window, and now I know I need a higher x max. So that's 3. We were close to the intersection, but just to be sure, let's just go up to 10. Just to be sure. So something like that. Draw again, and now you can clearly see an intersection. So you can see a y-axis, an x-axis. So this is working out. This is important. You can probably get away without drawing the axis, but what you can't get away without drawing is these 2 graphs here. So you've got one graph kind of coming around like that, and another one sort of coming around like that. And we're interested in where is this intersection. So to find the intersection, we need Shift G solve, and we want intersection, so F5, and that tells us that x equals 3.32192. So 3.32192 and 10. So that's where that point is. Now this is probably good enough for working out, and then we just need to give the answer. Now we have specifically been asked for this to 3 decimal places. If you're not asked for anything in particular, then 3 significant figures. But we have been asked for 3 decimal places, so that's what we must do. So the 3rd decimal place is a 1. Next to the 1 is a 9. 9 would make 1s round up, so it must be equals 3.322, so 3 dp. X equals, remember we're only interested in what x equals, we know what y equals, it's 10. And that's it.